3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Playtime's over, boy.
Crazy how I came up in this game and then I ran amok. It's Larry Johnson Jr., LJJ, lawncare, all on them trucks. I stand insanely on it, bro. I love to gain a customer. I mainly maintain what I must. I earn their trust just for the bucks. I'm blessing them with beauty cuts and placing them on YouTube, cause I'm trying to get subscriptions up. I'm driven by ambition, bro. I'm all about integrity. You should never compare to me unless you wanna see how deep your insecurity can be. I'm rolling solo in these streets and all I know is to live free. I'm full of peace, but when it comes to lawncare, boy, I am a beast. I never leave until it's clean. I get them weeds and everything. I throw some seeds and motion leaves and trim them trees and charge them fees. And yes, I am the king of string. I said exactly what I mean. You see the way I do my thing. Them edges squared and crispy clean. Then if you haven't did it yet, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And best believe that LJJ lawncare is gonna be right there.
Welcome to South City, St. Louis. What's up, y'all? Larry here with LJJ lawncare, and I am from St. Louis, Missouri. I work South City, St. Louis properties only. So if you give me a call talking about you want your property cut and you stay all the way out in the county somewhere, don't worry about me coming out there. I know my song go, I'll be there in a jiffy to make your lawn be crispy and squared. But that don't apply to you. That only apply to South City properties. If you watch this channel and you just been lurking, go ahead and give that subscription button a hurting. Smash down on it and just work it. You know what I'm saying? You can work it by putting that bell on that piece too. These videos be off the chart. Y'all gotta stay with me like a lung, a heart, or a kidney. I'm gonna give some shout outs at the end of this video, so just stay to the end. I mean, it ain't nothing but 12 or 13 minutes long, so you can hold on and be strong. Man, if you watching this video and this your first time on the channel, y'all got to know and understand this channel is to make money. And it's about quitting your job and trying to make a way for yourself in this life, not depending on clocking in and making money from a job. Now, here's a quick background. I was not always this confident, strong, independent individual that you see now. I used to be an individual that used to live miserable. I had several jobs. I've been in the working force for 24 years before I started my business. First job I ever had was at the age of 16. It was White Castles. It was a nightmare job. Even though they paid a little decent amount of minimum wages, I was consecutively being tortured by them onions burning my fingertips. And I would be up working until 12 o'clock in the morning, go home, go to sleep, dream about that I'm still there working, wake up in the morning, and then return to go back and flip some burgers that's burning my fingertips. That was a nightmare job. I worked at Schnucks. I worked at Panera Bread Company. I was always being paid minimum wages. And guess what? I didn't work minimally. That's what's messed up. I didn't work minimally. Even though they was paying me minimum wages, it's crazy. Today, if I was to get paid minimum wages, you can expect for me to give you minimum amount of effort. So basically, for minimum wages, I'll be working minimally. There's no negotiations in that situation. I gave my all when I used to work at these jobs, and what did I get for doing all that? For giving my back, for giving my strength, for giving all that? Nothing. Not even a proper thank you or reward. You know, you just get treated roughly when you're a workhorse. I was a workhorse at the jobs, and now I'm a workhorse for myself, period. I'm not finna be a workhorse for nobody else. Cause guess what? At these jobs, when you're a workhorse at your job, meaning that you are known to just be saying yes to this, yes to that, doing anything and everything that they ask you to do with no lip, no talking back, no nothing, just total surrender and submission. Guess what happened? They work you. The managers work the tongue about your tail and won't even ask the person that ain't doing nothing to do anything. They won't take it out on them. They won't ask them to do anything, but they'll tell you to do everything because they know that you are totally submissive to what they say do. But your fellow co-worker who the supervisor is afraid to ask to do anything about because they're not finna do it right, or they're not going to give 100%, or they're going to say, what are you doing, or say why, or ask questions, they don't like to ask them for nothing. They don't like to ask them to do anything. So they just got it made in the shade while you being a workhorse out here working hard for the business and not properly being rewarded for the efforts that you give by being a great employee. It's not fair. It's not a fair game. And I'm just telling y'all that I've been in there for a long time, y'all. 24 years I've been in the workforce. And I decided to start my own business. I changed and flipped the game. So I'm a little different than a lot of people, y'all. I quit my job. I was offered a position of elevation. And I decided to not take it because I was working on my business and I love what I do. And I make more money doing what I do. The last job I had, I was a parking enforcement officer. Now, the funny thing about that job is that when you're a parking enforcement officer, people will be yelling at you. They'll throw stuff at you. They be saying all kind of stuff. They say, get a real job. Man, I remember those old days. But anyway, the position to be a supervisor had opened up. And I'm going to tell you about being a supervisor as a parking enforcement officer. It's really laid back, chill. You don't do nothing. You just sit in the office all day and just answer the phone and give directions to the parking enforcement officers to go do things. I didn't put in for that position. But the director had called me to the office, closed the door, and told me, hey, everybody's putting in for this position, but you, what's going on? I said, well, I'm working on my business. And my business is starting to grow. It's starting to flourish. It's starting to boom. And I don't want to put in for that position. He said, you sure? Because it's your position. Everybody else that's putting in for this is just an illusion, a fugazi. Nobody ain't gonna get this but you. I said, nah. I said, I'm going to go ahead and pass. And then he was like, well, you sure? I said, yeah. And so he said, all right, man, I'm just trying to look out for you. I said, well, thank you. And I moved on. I continued to build my business and I grew strong. And I had to put in my 2 weeks notice because I eventually started acting a plump fool because I started becoming disrespectful to my supervisors because I knew for a fact that I make more money than them. Plus, you're not really a boss. I'm a boss. And I don't take lip from no one. It don't matter what delusional ideology concept that they think that they are, how powerful or how high they think they are. You shall be humbled by me in front of your subordinates and your superiors in the midst for everyone to see as I leave this job as legendary Larry and hopefully wake up some people. So you got to understand, I'm really weird and passionate about what I do, y'all. And it's my objective to keep y'all from experiencing what I experienced. You know, you don't have to go through 24 years of working somewhere, being a yes man or a yes woman and doing things for everybody and trying to be nice and all this stuff to secure a job that you might not even be working at after you get written up because they may fire you for something that you've done. It don't matter how much good you did at that job because insubordination is real within your conversations. If you say anything about how you don't like something or you don't want to do something or complain or show any kind of sign that you don't want to do what the supervisor said, you can kiss your butt goodbye because you will get written up. And it's as simple as that. So the choice is yours to be a submissive workhorse for someone else or a workhorse for yourself. Make your own schedule, make your own rules, and make as much money as your little workhorse heart desire. All right about now, I'm going to go ahead and give out these shout outs before it's too late. Because y'all already know I can be talking this video clean on out of time. So anyway, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to EW. I really appreciate you, man. You already know what it is. I might not be pronouncing your name right, EDUBYA, but you already know what it is. And me and you need to be on first name basis anyway. So somehow I need to get your name. But you've been a great support to this channel and you've done good by me, man, period. Man, you even subscribe to my dog channel, man. I just want to let you know, man, I appreciate your love. You always stop by, man. And hey, you already know what it is with me and you. Big Son's lawncare. Man, this man is an OG to me. I love to watch him like an uncle or something, man. I be watching this stuff, man. I always leave a smile on my face. He be dropping some jewels, and it's just fun to watch his channel, period. Big Red. Y'all better keep an eye out for Big Red, man. Big Red Services LLC. Hey, I just want to say thanks for showing some support in the comments that you be dropping down, man. and you just always somewhere around. Cutter Squad, Joe with Cutter Squad. What up, Brody? I just want to say shout outs to you, man. I appreciate your channel, man. I like watching your channel. It's enjoyable. It'd be funny because every time you look up something weird and took place, but if you want to learn how to deal with stuff, how to take stuff on the chin, check out Joe from Cutter Squad, because he always going back and forth with it over and again. You already know, Noah. What's up, man? What's crack-a-lacking? You always show love. You was right there, man. You was there the whole time. All games to the side, man. I ain't forgot about you. You thought you weren't gonna get a shout out? It's all shouts out for you, man. I got love for you. I appreciate you, all that you've done to this channel. Grant's Lawn Care, the fireman. What's up, man? Hey, I really appreciate that Southern hospitality tonality conversation that you be having, man. I got people that's from the South. I don't know where you are located specifically, but I can hear the Southern tonality in your language. It's always a pleasure to watch your channel, man, see what you're doing. Jeff Lawn and Landscaping. This man is positive and have nothing but good to say. He always say something good and positive. So Jeff, I want to tell you, man, I appreciate you. I really do, from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. And I just want to let you know, from on behalf of LJJ Lawn Care, hey, I appreciate you. Bob Ford. This man been doing lawn cares for over 26 years. And guess what? He drops by and stop by and give advice on my channel. I be appreciating that, man. And he say he agrees to things that I say. So great minds think alike. And I just want to let you know, man, I appreciate you. Straight up. Mike Mockstove. Or I'm going to say Mike Lopez. I appreciate you dropping by and showing love to the channel, man. Your engagements on this channel is very much appreciated, man. I really appreciate you. G, the Yard Man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the comments on the videos that you be commenting on. Aaron Tate. Hey, thank you for your support to this channel. You have always been positive to me and how I do things. I really appreciate you, bro. I really do. Just letting you know, I want to let everybody know that I appreciate them.
And share.
Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever y'all want to say. I just want to let y'all know that it's been a heck of a year and we did it, and we gonna continue to drive it home. And I want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all. Now, all y'all that got y'all shout outs, I advise y'all to just go ahead and stop it right here, because I need to address these trolls for one split second. First things first, I want to let the trolls know that there ain't nothing that you can type in these comments that's going to stop or prevent me from doing the things that I want to do. I have Teflon skin and emotions. There is no stopping somebody like me. I'm different. I'm built different. I move different. I'm like a ruler that rules his life. So there is nothing that you can do, but I appreciate you. Continue to drop them comments because it helps the channel. And I want to let y'all know from the bottom of my heart, you trolls, even though your life is not worth nothing, hey, always remember, Larry Johnson Jr. from LJJ Lawn Care, appreciate y'all.